welcome to Japan by Food. I'm your host, Shizuka Anderson. Today I am in Odawara City, Kanagawa Prefecture, and I'm standing right in front of the Odawara Castle, which was built in the 15th century. But I'm not here just to explore the castle. I'm actually here to try all of the wonderful foods they have in Odawara City. One of them being Kamaboko, which is a traditional Japanese steamed fish cake. So let's go explore Odawara City. Let's go. This is the Tokiwagi-bashi or Tokiwagi Bridge, and it's part of the original route that people used to take when they walked the castle grounds. You can feel the history here. So before I go try some foods, let's take a little peek inside the castle. We actually get to go all the way inside. Let's go. I am now inside the castle. I'm very surprised to see that it's been turned into a beautiful museum. Really, really pretty. Oh, wow! This is the view of an emperor. But of course, I must say, 500 years ago, you wouldn't have had all of these buildings, so I imagine it would have been lush green forests, rolling green hills. Could you imagine that scenery? I have just arrived at the Suzuhiro Kamaboko Museum, where you can learn not only all about Kamaboko, you can also learn how to make it. So today I'm going to try my hand at making my very own Kamaboko steamed fish cake and a Chikuwa, which is a fish cake on a stick. So let's go inside and see how to make it. Let's go. Ta-da! I am all ready to make Kamaboko and Chikuwa. I'm really excited. I feel like I look super stylish.
かまぼこはお魚の身をおろしてすってペースト状にしたものを加熱したものをかまぼこと言います。小田原がかまぼこが有名になったのは大きく3つあると言われています。その小田原の近くでお魚がたくさん取れたということが1つ。それから2つ目が参勤交代といって昔の大名たちとか旅人たちがここの地を行き交ってで多くの方々がかまぼこを食べてごちそう料理として広めてくださったというのが2つ目。それから3つ目がお水がかまぼこ作りに適していたというのがあります。
Lots of kids here today because it's summer vacation. So while they're steaming it, we're going to clean up and then we're going to make some chikuwa next. Chikuwa is basically kamaboko but on a stick and grilled instead of steamed. That's the only difference. So the making style is very similar. Okay, so you want to scoop up the meat while turning the stick. Let's see if we can do it. It looks challenging. She makes it look easier than I think it is. Here we go. Oh, it's working! Yes! Here is the chikuwa. It stays on the stick, it's very even, but I'm gonna smooth it out now. Here we go! This is my chikuwa! I think it turned out okay. Now we're gonna grill it. Hi, じゃあお願いします。Okay, so the chikuwa is ready. It only took about 10 minutes to grill. Okay, this is my first homemade, handmade chikuwa. Itadakimasu. That's good. Oh my goodness. It's much better when it's made fresh. It actually is so warm. It's so good when it's warm and freshly crispy on the outside. It's got a little bit of a tough layer of skin, a little bit smoky, and the inside is really bouncy and chewy. It's such a fun texture. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the steamed kamaboko to be ready, I'm going to explore the Kamaboko Museum. They're actually recycling the wooden blocks that are on the bottom of the kamaboko, and they invite people to make beautiful art with them. Yay, there you go, that's my name. That's the right one. That looks so good. Not bad. My goal was professional level. Not quite there yet, still a little bumpy, but not bad. But for the rest of today, we're gonna explore the rest of Kamaboko Village, and I'm gonna try some more delicious kamaboko in a nearby restaurant. Let's go. Alrighty, I've just arrived at the cafe where I'm going to eat some delicious kamaboko. It's called Cafe 107, and the cafe itself is a real train. It's actually a train that used to run on the Hakone Tozan line. At Cafe 107, they have a variety of pinchos, or tiny little appetizers that are made with kamaboko. They actually have 107 different menu options made with kamaboko. The reason being that 107 was the number of the train that is actually right here. But today, there are only 3 that you can choose from, and they all look really tasty and quite fancy, actually. Arigatou gozaimasu. That looks so good. Look at all of these delicious foods. My fresh Hakone beer. Let's go eat that in the train. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my goodness. It feels like I'm on a real subway train. It is a real train. That's why it's so weird. Okay, let's have a sit. All right, it's time to try our food for today. I want to start with my Hakone beer because it looks nice and cold and refreshing. This is a gold first place award-winning beer. Here we go. Hakone beer, it's so refreshing. It's a really nice craft beer. I can see why it's a long-time favorite. And I think it'll go really well with the kamaboko. So let's try the kamaboko Pinchos. We got a nice bouncy, jiggly kamaboko on the bottom, layered with gourd, uri. Itadakimasu! Kamaboko Pinchos on a train. Oh, good. Wow, they're really getting creative with their kamaboko here. The bottom, of course, is a classic, really chewy, really bouncy kamaboko. The texture is amazing, but then they add in this wonderful crunch with the uri. And then there's, I think, scallop on the top that has some miso. It was really good. Such a blend of flavors, umami, chewiness, crunch, all in one bite. Marvelous. Finally, let's try our moriawase, which means assortment of kamaboko dishes. So kamaboko is often eaten with a little bit of soy sauce. So this is the wasabi zuke. Here we go. Let's try the classic kamaboko. Itadakimasu. I love the texture. It is so bouncy, almost elastic. It doesn't have so much flavor. It is a little fishy, but a lot of the flavor comes from your toppings, like your karashi spicy mustard, or your wasabi zuke, or your soy sauce, and that gives it a wonderful umami. So finally, today I'm not gonna try everything, but I really wanna try the modern take. On the inside, it actually has avocado and salmon paste inside. Itadakimasu. Amazing. The salmon tastes so good with the kamaboko. I'm not sure how they incorporated the avocado in there. So I think they mixed it in with the kamaboko paste, so it's still a little chewy, but it does give this like light, cool avocado creaminess with, of course, that wonderful flavor of the salmon. I definitely recommend giving this a try too. All right, guys, almost time for me to get off at my next stop. Wink, which is the Odawara Fish Center, where I'm gonna get to try barbecuing some fish. And I think it's gonna be really good. So I'll finish off my beer and my food, and let's head out. I am now here at the Odawara Fish Center. This is a wonderful place with multiple different vendors that sell fish that were caught in the nearby Sagami Bay. So they're all very fresh, and you can see lots of fresh fish out here. And what's cool about this place is that after you pick which fish you want to eat, you can actually take all of those items, sit down, and grill them at your very own table. So I'm going to pick some fish, pick some seafood, and then let's have a little barbecue. Oh, we have some tuna. This looks like a really big cut of tuna that you can grill on the barbecue. Kama is the part of the fish that's basically the neck. And I've never done this on a barbecue before, so I think I'm definitely gonna try that. So I've just been told that this is actually a squid's mouth, which I didn't know you could eat. I didn't even know it was like a part that you could take out. So this is a little intimidating to me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but I was told it's really good. So I think I've got to try at least one. So I'll get one of those. And I also love garlic. So you can get garlic wrapped up in foil and you can grill that too. And I think that's also gonna be super good. Let's get those. Okay, I've got most of my food. We're just waiting for the mushrooms, but we've got a wonderful spread here. The grill is hot. This is a really nice activity for a summer day. Perfect with some super cold Kirin draft beer. Nothing goes better with barbecue than beer. Try to prove me wrong. At least in Japan, this is how it's done. Anyway, let's start putting our food on the grill because I'm getting hungry. So you can actually divide the tuna chunk that you bought half into grilling and half into sashimi as you like, which I think is really nice. So let's try some sashimi. Itadakimasu. Whoa, that is incredibly creamy and fatty. It's very good. It's quite decadent, a little bit rich, but I like it. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. Wow, it's super juicy and oily. Okay, here we go. Itadakimasu. My goodness, it is incredibly juicy. It really is, like, I wouldn't really be able to tell the difference between this and just like barbecued meat. It's really decadent. Goes really well with wasabi too. Oh my gosh, so rich. Okay, now is the moment that you've all been waiting for. I'm gonna try Squid Mouth, which I feel like could be the name of a band or something. Okay, so I just want to point out, I don't really know where the mouth is, but when I picked it up, some juice squirted out, and I think that this hole is the mouth. And the vendor assured me that it was really good, so I hope he's right. Itadakimasu. Okay. I want to say weird, not in a bad way. It's just like, it's a really interesting combination of creamy and crunchy. Like if you've ever eaten chicken cartilage, it feels like you're eating cartilage, but then some parts of it are really chewy and creamy. So, and the salt is a really nice touch. So it's a really interesting thing to try to eat. I don't hate it. I'm not a big fan of that cartilage crunch, so it's not my favorite, but it's still quite good. This is a solid, give it a try if you're adventurous. All right, you guys, this is about time for me to wrap up my video today, but I had such a fun time here in Odawara, and I was really surprised at the variety of activities that there are to do here. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what your favorite part of my Odawara trip was. All right, so I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye! And kanpai!